I need life.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Real quick before we get into it, please check out allineedskate.com. If you're in need of a new skateboard, we got you covered with our online skate shop. We also have tons of apparel, Shetler Show coffee mugs. Our new All I Need pin package is up there. And we have tons of free content on the front page, from skate videos, vlogs, events, flyers for future stuff going down in skateboarding. The podcast is up there, all types of different stuff. So please check out allineedskate.com. Alright, our guest today is my good friend, Nick Barthe. We sat down after my trip to Mexico just to shoot the shit, make some jokes, talk about skateboarding. We went over a whole bunch of different topics today. Alright, hope you enjoy. Peace.
I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I gotta get on this.
I just love the skating and the scene.
Rain, go away. All I need is a skateboard today.
This is the Shetler Show featuring professional skateboarder, podcaster, and All I Need Skate founder, Anthony Shetler.
So it was hot. Everyone was doing it.
Yeah, they're looking for their dad's fucking metal skateboards in the garage.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Get on this thing.
Each episode brings you amazing discussions with interesting people from all walks of life.
Kind of when skateboarding clicked for me, and you learn some tricks or whatever, and you get that appreciation from your peers, you know? The other skaters are like, holy shit, like, yeah, dude, that's rad.
Admiration.
Yeah, the admiration or the affirmation.
Real, recognized real.
If I didn't experience those crazy moments in my life, then these great moments would never be as great as they have been.
Honestly, like for me, I just loved it. Like I saw those dudes, I saw those videos, and I was like, holy fuck, this is sick.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do.
Let me get a little look here, make sure. Barth's in there. I'm in there. Nice. Alright, first. Hyped to be hanging out. This is day 2. Yesterday, we went to East Providence Park. Fucking sick park. Oh, dogs are freaking out, bro. That was my first time going there. Sick ass park. It was like an outdoor edge.
Yeah, it's K-Rob built it. Kevin Robinson.
Yeah.
He's passed away recently.
Yep. And he got it built, right?
Yeah, he built it. Literally built it.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
I know someone brought that up.
Parks.
That's sick. Someone brought that up when we were at the park.
Yeah, it was that Overbro kid.
Yeah, he was there.
Jeff, I remember from Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. Elwood! Dogs are already interrupting the podcast. But that was sick. That was like... So the whole reason I wanted to do the podcast, because I want to tell someone about my trip to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So we got back from Mexico and I linked up with you. We went to East Prov Park. That was fucking so fun yesterday. I'm sore right now, though. How are you?
I'm feeling alright. I skated again this morning, too.
Nice.
I mean, like, my knee's, like, kind of janky lately.
Sore?
So, like, I've just been fighting through it. No, not sore. It's just, like, clicky.
Yo, like weathery?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Mine gets like that at times.
I think there's, like, cartilage in there, so it just feels funky.
Yeah, you can get a scope and they'll go in and clean it out. Have you ever done that one before?
No, I've been putting it off.
Yeah, they'll clean it out and it could help.
Until I have to do it.
Yeah, but I deal with that too. I like to stretch.
Yeah, I wake up every morning, take a towel, and like pull.
You don't break the whole shit, bro.
Fucking pull on your toes, you know? With
yeah,
the towel, like,
I need to do that more.
And hold it 30 seconds, like lay down, hold it up.
Yep.
And then you do it like
that's a hamstring.
To the side this way, to the side that way.
Oh, that's
and
a good one.
And I'll do it 3 times, 30 seconds each way.
Nice.
And I'll do both legs.
Do you use a towel, you said?
Yeah, you pull it with like a towel. So,
nice. Yeah, my lady has the rubber bands. Like,
oh,
so
those
you can
things
do
are
those.
sick.
Yeah, but you
can have one of those.
You can give them a ride before you leave if you'd like. Yeah, so the trip. So my lady Dash,
yep.
fucking hustled hustled. She was working for the supplement company, and she hustled and she worked hard and she sold a bunch, and she won a prize to Mexico for 2, all inclusive.
Oh, she won that?
Yeah. She was like trying to work with this company because I guess first place got like $50,000.
Yeah.
And she wanted to pay off her loans, her school loans, and so she just hustled up and like she didn't get the 50 grand, but she got a trip to Cancun.
Fucking trip to Mexico.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
That's sick.
So she brought me. So it's chilling, and so we get out there. We're flying. We flew out of Providence. Nice airport to fly out of. You ever flown out of Providence?
Mm-mm. I've only been on a plane once. Well,
Really?
twice, to and from California.
Where'd you go? Oh, to California?
Yeah, when Stefan was living out there.
Oh, you went and like stayed with him?
Yeah, I stayed with him for a little over 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Whereabouts?
Huntington Beach.
Nice.
And
That's
then
the
we
first place I went.
Yeah, it was
Sick.
nice too. I mean, like, he lived in like a small, like a pretty big trailer park area, but they were like nice trailers. Like, it's not like, they're really big, honestly. They're fucking huge.
That's sick.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? It's like a 5-bedroom trailer.
Did you just post up with him? For how long?
Yeah, it was me and, it was like 16 days, I think, I went.
That's sick.
Yeah. And
Damn,
it was me, him,
over
and
2 weeks.
B-Cat. And it was super funny too. I was like freaking out on the plane and shit.
Yeah.
But
The flight was rough or chill?
it was fine. I'd just never been on the plane before, and I was like,
Oh, first
20.
time by yourself?
Yeah, I was like, no, with Brian.
Oh,
not by
nice.
myself, but like, I passed out on like the terminal walking in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. I passed
Really?
out in it because I was like freaking out. And then they weren't gonna let me on the plane at first, and I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And he's like, you want the window seat? I was like, fuck no, I do not want the
Why?
window.
That scares you?
I don't know. I was like, I've never been on the plane, dude. I don't want to be looking out the window.
Yeah.
But then
It's
the
a
way
little
back,
trippy.
I took the window seat.
Yeah, nice.
But when we got to California, it was super funny. Like, so the first thing we did was hit a dispensary because Stefan had his med card out there.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, here's like fucking $200. I was like, give me a half ounce, like the 2 best ones. Like, that's all I want. I was like, this one, because he gave us like a catalog. I was like, I want this one. It was like Skywalker Kush, and it was like a super high grade sativa. And I was like, I want this one. That one's the indica. I forget what that was.
Nice.
But I smoked like
in fast food, you're ordering like,
Yeah.
give me a number 2.
Well, we went to
Biggie size?
yeah,
Super size?
the double doubles.
Oh, In-N-Out.
Yeah, we went to In-N-Out after
Damn,
the
did
dispensary.
you get it animal style?
Yeah, I did. I didn't like it.
No, you're not into it?
Nah.
2000 Island dressing for you?
Yeah, that's too much. I don't like ketchup, and it's kind of like that.
Ketchup, damn.
But
You don't like ketchup? Without.
It's nasty.
Let's talk about that later. Go
Yeah.
ahead. So you
But-
got out there.
So we fucking smoked a shitload of weed that night. Like, I just kept rolling up blunts the whole time.
Overexcited.
Because I was well, no, that's just how I am anyways. Like,
Yeah,
just keep
yeah.
rolling up blunts. So we were just smoking a bunch, and like Brian had quit smoking for like 6 months prior to this, and just winning
He's
full
time.
blast, you know?
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we burned a couple blunts before going on the airplane on the way there, and then like when we got there, I was like,
That's
all
why.
right,
Do you think that's
keep
why you
going.
were freaking out? Were you too hot?
No.
No.
If anything, I probably would have freaked out more.
Even more?
Yeah,
Nice.
probably because it had me like a little at ease, you know.
I freak out every time I fly.
No, because like even if I was gonna freak out, it probably like from smoking, it probably would have been going through like security.
Yeah.
And I was fine with it. I didn't give a shit because I was like, well,
Just
I'm
like the
not weed.
security guard, like feeling your thighs.
Just like
Super
fucking
hot.
smell like weed. But yeah, he ended up like passing out from like he didn't OD on weed, but like
Oh, dude, I've
he
had
got,
some
like,
bad experiences.
he just like started getting wicked pale in the face, and I remember me and Stefan were like, dude, you alright? And he was just like, yeah, because you know, B-Cat, like he's not one to
Freak out.
complain or like
Yeah.
complain or tell you how he feels really.
He's always
most of the
reserved.
time.
He
Yeah,
seems quiet and
very
reserved.
quiet.
In a good way.
You can have a good conversation with him, but like when it comes to how he feels about stuff, he'll just keep quiet.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, all of a sudden he's just like just fucking passes out, and we were like, what the fuck? Oh, sorry. And then so
He
we ended up
greened
like,
out. There's a term, I think, greened out.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
supposed to
literally, he
tweet.
did. And then he like wakes up, starts puking. We were just like, damn, dude. We like carried him into bed, like let him sleep or whatever.
Gnarly.
And then me and Stefan went out and rolled up another blunt. And then like, and
Nice.
then after that, but his filmer was like in the living room. This kid Alex, he was like chilling inside.
Yeah.
So it's not like Brian was by himself. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I took a hash oil pill or something Jeff gave me when he came back from SF. Fucking the whole day, I was in another world. I was like, holy shit, can't do this again.
Yeah, I wouldn't think those. Just like the pill.
I didn't
It kind of
realize.
bugged me out.
Yeah, it fucked me up the whole day, throwing up.
But yeah, so the Mexico.
Oh, yeah. No, but first.
Yeah.
So did you guys skate a lot of spots?
Oh yeah, we went to a bunch of cool stuff.
That's
a
it.
lot of cool parks.
You went to the Huntington Park? Was that they're there? I think they took it out.
I don't know.
Small one, like.
I think when we went there, they had the Vans Park.
Oh, okay.
I think that's in Huntington Beach, right?
I believe so.
We went
to
to that.
One.
And that was pretty fun. We went to Stefan was interning at DC or working there. I don't know which.
That's cool either way.
But so we got to skate like the private park that they had. That it was indoor. That
DC,
really cool.
It was DC, I believe.
Yeah,
that's it.
And then that one was really cool. We went to like, I think we went to Cherry Park.
So good.
Like all the boxes and stuff.
Yeah, did it look like a skate park kind of without quarter pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, we went
because when I first started going to Long Beach, it was Cherry Park was just like ghetto rig shit, and then they made it even better. Just sick.
Yeah, it seems like a pop up type of thing, kind of.
Yeah, they just took it over, and then like they worked with the city, I believe, and made it into something more official.
We went to like a bunch of cool like concrete places too. I don't really remember the names of like anywhere we went.
That's sick though.
It's not like I was driving or anything. I was just there for the ride. So.
There's a sick park in Westminster, which is right near Huntington. I used to skate that one. Small, condensed, little tranny one. There's one in Long Beach down in the hood. Like
we went to Long Beach.
That one's kind of gnarly. It's fun, but
first park we went to out there was sorry, I interrupted you.
No, go ahead.
First park we went to was that one Jake always skates actually when he was out there, Lafayette. Rob Dyrdek built it. It's in like the center of LA.
Yeah.
We went to that place and like. I actually had a blast there. I fucking loved it.
Those are the ones that I've seen in his videos.
Yeah, and that kid Maurice always skates it. He fucking kills
Maurice
that
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick. That kid's super good.
Yeah, he's always on the phone with Jake when Jake's in the car with me. I'm like, yo, tell him what's up. But that kid's so fucking good. He was like talking about him coming out. I was like, yo, tell him you can stay on my couch right now.
Nice.
I was like, I don't give a shit. Tell him.
Hooked up.
But yeah, I don't know. Fucking, we went there. I remember going to we went to Jaquan. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That spot was super fun.
Yeah,
all the DGK dudes and mental advisory skated.
It's got the rail too. You can like hit the ledges. And come around
and hang out at the end with all the little
with the
ollie jams too.
Yeah, those look super fun.
Yeah, I had a blast there.
Yeah.
We went to Wilshire.
The Big 15.
Yeah, but it had the poles though in front of it.
Sketchy people did that. I think 2 different people all did that.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that yesterday. Or I was talking about it with someone.
No,
it might have been Jake, actually.
I don't think it was me.
It was probably Jake yesterday. We were talking about it. But I remember looking at that and I was like, I could see why this is the 15 people to skate. Because I feel like the steps are like small or something.
Yeah, I went so long ago, but I remember thinking I could get something on it. And
I didn't
never got a
necessarily
chance.
think I could have done anything on it, but I was like, I can see why this is the one.
Yeah. A lot of Cali spots, I feel like that was stairs and rails. Because it's like there's no cracks and it's like the stairs are a little bit smaller.
Yeah, they are.
So
they're all like 6 inches.
Yeah,
instead of
like our
10 or
6
something.
is like their 9 or something
Yeah.
comparable or whatever. But it's just like, it's different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You get super crazy tech too when the ground's super smooth and shit. It's like a skate park.
They don't have cracks on the sidewalks.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like not even the seam ones. It's ridiculous.
I always liked skating. When we went to California last year, into San Diego and skated the ditches, that was super sick. They got a bunch of sick ditches to skate out there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back out there again, skate with Timmy. That's like where he lives, and Derek's in Long Beach.
Yeah.
So
Derek's cool as shit. I don't know Timmy that well, but I talked to Derek a lot when he was down there.
Yeah, sick. I think they'll come back out for the New England Am. That's what I'm hoping.
I don't know.
Okay, so Mexico. So we go. Lady Dash gets this trip, invites me. I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get the tickets. We go to Providence, sick airport. Nice and easy. Take off. We get there. We had a layover somewhere on the way out. We get there. Sick. And just like it's another country, you got to do the passport, all that stuff, you know, whatever. Handle it smooth. Get out there, and we're in the airport walking, about to walk out the front door, and there's these tables right by the front door, and it's like a salesperson. And he's like, comes up to us, and we were thinking about getting a trip somewhere, so we get a trip to, we want to go see some of the stuff in Mexico. So we go over to this sales dude, and he's all, slick talking, like, every word, talk, nailing it, and sells us a package to go to Chichen Itza, which is the pyramids the Mayans made.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy. And we're like, hell yeah. And you get to swim in a cave, so there's a lake, there's a cave with a lake in it, basically.
Yeah.
So we're like, hell yeah, that's what we're doing. Sign up for this thing. The stipulation is you gotta go to like you got to go to their hotel and check out their hotel, and they give you a sales pitch.
Yeah.
So we had to do that for like 3 hours.
And you're like, oh, yeah, okay. So
it was gnarly. That was harsh. So we do that. The dude's trying to sell us like vacation packages for like 15 grand or something. I'm like, not happening. Not happening. I'm just telling them, I'm like, not happening. We're not doing this. We just bought a package to go to see the pyramids and stuff, and we're not buying anything. 3 hours later, regardless, insane, dude. They sent every dude. They're bringing dudes up.
It's like car salesman, dude.
Yeah, it was insane. Like 3-4 dudes. It was like that. Yeah. It was intense though. But the whole time I had my All I Need hat on, I was like, can't you just read? Like, all I need, I have it. Leave me the fuck alone. That's why I was like, perfect. You know what I mean? Like, don't stop selling it. I was so nice to him and honest to him. I was like, yeah, we're just not going to vacation for the next 20 years. You don't want to invest in. It wasn't a timeshare, but it was something else. You know?
Yeah, something that you need to commit to.
The way I knew it was a scam was I was like, it's probably a legal scam. But the way I was like, dude, they're using a point system. I'm like, why don't you just use the cash metrics, like money, you know? Like, why do you add points in to confuse people? Like, it's getting too intense. We get out there. We got through that. Hotel was amazing. Dude, we're literally on the Cancun beach. Like, I opened up the shade beachfront thing, and I'm like, holy shit, like 180 degree, like just blue, crystal blue beach.
Yeah.
And they had this whole resort, and it was all inclusive, so like, just buffets all day. Like, you just don't have to pay, but you have to tip.
It's all like included in the
our money
itself.
Compared to their money, there's like a contrast between it. So we come out on top. So it's like tip $1, they're like fucking beyond stoked.
That's why they all come over here to work.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like the hotel and like being able to like relax a little was amazing. Cause like I had been working and like I was sore and like skating and just like caught up in being winter. You know how winter gets. And, but to be able to just go for like 4 days and not have to think about anything, you know, decompress. Except for the sales pitchy shit in the beginning. That was the harshest shit. Cause I'm like, dude, imagine if that was your job. Like you had to like just do that. Like I'm like,
fucking rape people,
dude. They were talking about
until they agree.
They were talking about how they're opening like multiple hotels, and they're like crazy, like $1 million things, and they're like, yeah, they're telling us the guy that owns
means
it.
People are doing it.
Yeah, the guy. Well, he was telling me the guy that's doing it is trying to open another one, and that was part of the sales pitch. Is like you get in on the ground level if we succeed, basically, if enough people buy these things, you know. It was like insane. They were trying to feed me beer the whole time.
Yeah, like
literally getting me drunk. Literally, I swear to God, dude, it was crazy. I was like, no, I'm all set. But fuck it. The buffets were amazing. Good food. Crushed it. Ice cream. Watched the movie on the beach. They had this big screen they blew up, so the beach is right behind you. The waves and stuff on the sand.
That's pretty
Sit
sick.
down, watch the Adam Sandler movie. It was hilarious. Blended. So funny.
What movie is it?
Blended.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's one about going to Africa. It's ridiculous.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's like a newer one, I think.
Oh, really?
I'm guessing. I didn't see it. I know, like, the classic Adam Sandler's, you know?
Yeah, the most recent one I saw from him was That's My Boy.
Yeah, that was funny as hell. That's a really good one.
Got a tattoo.
Yeah.
He gets it on his back, dude. And then the kid's like, their fucking heads don't walk. Because he has the fucking, that group on his, I don't know.
So good. Yeah, Mexico was sick, dude. I went in the ocean, and I'm not a good swimmer, so, like, I get nervous. How are you? Can you swim?
Yeah.
You look like a swimmer. You're kind of long, flippy.
Yeah, I got web toes.
Slight web toe-ish problem. Yeah. Nice. I'm always nervous. I can like swim, but I'm not the strongest swimmer. And when you're in front of the fucking ocean, it's like so big that always like, and then you get in it and you're like getting tossed around and shit. You're like, you ever surf?
No.
You should try.
I've always wanted to, but just never tried it.
Like surfing at the beginning to surfing where like my homies are, like Conrad and those dudes.
Yeah.
Is like so different, but it's still so fun to even just like it's like beginning skateboarding, you know, because you gotta learn how to balance and like.
This one kid I do lessons with, his grandfather was at the park the other day. I didn't even realize it was his grandfather. It was super weird.
Yeah.
The kid already was like there skating the park when I was working. This is a week or two ago, and his grandfather came in. And he's like, "Oh, I'm just here to meet my grandson." Like I ended up talking to him for like an hour. He never even went to his grandson for like an hour. I'm talking to him the whole time, dude. We're talking about surfing, skateboarding,
What was he saying about surfing?
This guy was like in his 60s or something like that, and he was just like, yeah, I've been surfing my whole life. Like, he was like, I don't do any, like the crazy stuff anymore, but like a lot of time I'll just catch a good one, and like you just go straight away for so long. He's like, he's not getting pitted like in that video,
but a nice slow ride, right? Like,
yeah, he's just like cruising, you know.
Yeah.
He's just like, that's what I like to do. He's like, maybe I'll do a hang 10 or something. He's like, that's about it. Nice. But he's older. He's like, it doesn't matter. He's like, it's all fun.
Yeah.
It was cool though. He was telling me about it for a while.
The surfing I did was like, they got you a longboard, super big float.
Yeah, that's
board.
what he said he used. Like not a small one where it's like very maneuverable.
Yeah.
He said he like just cruised on a big one. You
just learn how to push up, and then you catch like a little wave. It's just getting to be able to paddle in and then stand up. But on a big Cadillac board like that, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, it's probably way easier.
Yeah, but like I tried on small boards, and they took me to like places that aren't little 4-foot waves, and they're just like, I was like scared to get out there. I'm like, I'm gonna drown, dude.
He was telling me about a time that the dude was telling me, he's like, yeah, there was one when I was younger, like in his, not even that young though, like in his 30s.
Yeah.
He said like a wave took him under, and he was under for like a couple minutes, and like he almost died.
Yeah, yeah.
And like his buddies ended up saving him, but he said it was fucking gnarly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He said it happened like I think 2 or 3 times like that.
Yeah.
I don't know about like the same extent, but
yeah, surfing seems fun, dude. It's good for the body too to be in the water. You know, like I love salt water. Salt baths are the best, for sure. And when we were out there, so we go on this package. It's a 3-hour bus ride.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time, dude, they just like had this whole like this dude talking the whole time. Like for the first hour to 2 hours, he was just talking on the bus ride, telling all these jokes and stuff. It was so strange.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really funny.
A lot of the language out there, they were talking a lot. You know, like they said a lot of stuff. They were good. They were like actors almost, in the sense that they had these whole spiels, but they were like done really well. You know?
Well, they're selling the trip.
Yeah, I know. Well, this was when we were on the trip too. Yeah,
well, that's what I mean though. Yeah, they want you to go home and tell people. And
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I want to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude told jokes the whole way, dude. It was fucking
He nailed it. Yeah, it was like he was killing it for sure. So that was tight. We got out there, and then the only thing was weird was like the food they served us was kind of like American. It was like spaghetti and stuff. It was like strange, yeah. Then we went into this cave where you could go swimming. We didn't swim, but we went in the cave and hung out for like a half an hour, but it was just sick. It was weird. It felt like Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty sick looking too. There were little catfish in the fucking pond, and they had like people dressed up like drumming and shit. It was strange, but it was sick. And then we ate the buffet that was like basically American food. It wasn't like authentic Mexican. That was one thing I was like, I want to go again, but like go on it like with someone who lives there, because I bet it'd be a whole different experience.
I've heard stories about like if you go out of the resorts and like the trips that they bring you on, like it's fucking dangerous.
Well, that's what we did. We drove 3 hours. We were driving through, dude, all the houses, like partly because I don't think it rains there much, but they just have like concrete walls and like the roofs were like tarps and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard it's dangerous.
Dogs were just walking around like I don't know if they just let the dogs walk around because
they're wild.
Yeah, I don't know, but there was like so many dogs just wandering, you know, in the streets. I'm like, yeah, driving through was the craziest because we're watching. We even got out and like went to a city like where it was like, you know, the Taunton Green, like a rotary.
Yeah. In
the city of like Mexico, and like we walked around to a couple shops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like a downtown area or something. That was pretty crazy too. But yeah, that drive was sick to get out there. It's 3 hours on that bus. And the first way out there, that dude just like went in, told us everything. Sucked because the speakers weren't that loud, but heard the gist of it.
It's like if a blind man walks into a bar.
Yeah.
That's the whole joke.
And then we fucking, we did that. And then we went swimming. That was sick. Oh, the Mayans. We saw the pyramids. Which was sick, because those things you just walk up and you're like, it's so big, and you're standing at the bottom of it, and you're like, how the fuck did they build these things?
No, I was just going to ask you, how do you think they built them? Because I think no, this is like a
Fuck if
serious.
I know.
You ever watch that show Ancient Aliens on the History
I've
Channel?
never seen it, but I know kind of what it
I used
is.
to watch that show every single night. I don't have cable in my room anymore, so I don't anymore.
Nice.
But I have a Fire Stick. I should watch on that. That's good. All right. But anyway, so I used to watch that show like every single night. It's super.
Does that guy have like a crazy hair?
Yeah, the dude with the crazy hair, and there's like a couple other dudes, and they're always talking about it. But like, I think, and I really believe in all this shit. Like, aliens definitely built that. Yeah, no, 100%.
Nice.
Like, 100%. Aliens built that shit.
Nice.
Because there's no fucking way that these people had a bunch of Jews, because I think that's who they had built it. Maybe not in the mines, but like in Egypt or something.
Yeah.
Like, they had like Jewish slaves or whatever they were in Mexico.
Yeah.
But like building these fucking pyramids.
I don't know.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Each one of those, because it's not like they're bricks, dude. They're fucking.
They're blocks.
Blocks like the size of this room, probably.
Dude, the one side was decaying.
Dude,
the one side was decaying the stairs.
Yeah.
So you could see how intricate it really was. Because when you see them as stairs, it looks cohesive.
Dude, that has to be made.
But dude, it looked like it was rubbling. Yeah, like it was rubble. So it was
Yeah.
insane. It was brick by brick, and then like it was insane.
But they're
block
like
by block,
hundreds of thousands of years old or something, right?
Yeah, it's insane. And then they were telling us, they showed us this like weird court where there's two walls.
Yeah.
And it's something about the audio. Like they were like, yeah, the crazy rich people would be up there and they'd yell down here, and you could just like the audio would just bounce around. They designed it for the audio of the sports arena.
Where yeah, so it like echoes almost.
Yeah. They did a bunch of clapping to hear the echoes reflecting, and then the dude was like walking away and he was talking and didn't really get any fainter. I don't know. But they were talking about some game they play where they have to get a ball through a hoop that's built, big concrete hoops up there. It's ridiculous to try to do it.
So it's like hard ass basketball.
Yeah, and you had to get it through the hoop, and when you did, they would decapitate the fucking...
Oh my god.
decapitate the captain. Cut him his head off.
What?
Yeah, I swear to God. And the catch was, it was like they decapitated the winning team's captain. Because they were trying to make a sacrifice for a good harvest. It sounds so ridiculous, and I'm probably butchering it. If anybody knows history out there, and I'm butchering it good.
But yeah, no, there's definitely aliens for sure.
Well, anyway,
or maybe not aliens, but there's like...
We'll go back to that. We'll go back to that. But, so they decapitate the winning captain's head because they want the best to sacrifice for a good harvest. Because you want to sacrifice the loser.
Yeah, I get that.
But, yeah, that was their ritual. And then the whole time we were walking around, they had all these tables where it was like...
I don't know if I'd want to win, though. I'd probably, like...
I know.
I'd probably lose on purpose.
That's what I was saying. I was like, once they do that once, isn't the cat out the bag? Like, the next dude's gonna know and, like...
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man.
That's what I said. But strange, nonetheless. And the carvings in the walls were amazing, though. It was, like, kind of sick just to see, like... It's so old that it's, like, hard to even contrast, really. But they did a good job of explaining it, you know? It was crazy. It's a big area, and you could walk around. There was tons of... There was, like... pyramid over there, like structures over here they built, like, and you could walk around and there was these people selling you stuff, of course, like, because it's a big tourist thing, so there's all sales pitches, like, left and right, and they all have the same products, too, which is annoying. It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, this one person's making it, you're all just selling one thing, you know, like, it's not like... It was insane, but whatever. They had these cougar things, because I guess that's a part of the culture, so they were like, there's these roaring things they made, so they were just doing that all day. So you thought you were going to get mauled by a cougar. But it was strange. And there were some ladies that needed to use the bathroom, and the line was so long, dude. I was like, oh my god. You ever been to, like, Disneyland? Same thing.
When I was a kid, like, I went once, but...
The men's room, you can always walk right in. The girls' line is, like, it's so long. They take so much longer.
I feel like it's like that everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, because they gotta sit down.
Yeah, there's a process.
And, like, it's public, too, so they probably are making, like, the bird's nest, you know?
They're probably tidier than men. Well, me, I mean...
Well, if I take a shit in a
you gotta use
bathroom, I'm, like,
everything.
fucking...
Everything.
Dude, it's like this thick.
Yeah,
like,
you don't even want to touch
down.
any skin on the
I
leg.
even, like, sometimes, like, depending on what it looks like, I'll, like, wet paper towels and, like, fucking scrub that shit. I'll clean that. And then I'll still put all the toilet paper around it.
Yeah.
But girls probably have to do that every time just to piss.
Yeah, I get it, man.
And then they gotta check their makeup in the bathroom or whatever they're doing.
There were girls going in the dudes' one. I swear to God.
Dude, when I was a kid, I went to like
It was transgender for that day. I swear to God, I saw 2 different girls walking in the bathroom, the men's one, because it was shorter, and they were in and out. They were in and out, dude.
Because they were probably going to get the fuck out of there.
No, they used it. They looked happy too, because that line was ridiculous.
Dude, when I was a kid, I went to a Patriots game.
Nice. I've never seen that in America, though. I'm gonna say that. I saw it in Mexico.
Oh, well, I was gonna say
women went in the men's room.
There weren't women in the men's room, but the lines and shit were so long in the bathroom that there was just like dudes pissing like drunk dudes, like I don't know how old they were. I was pretty young, but they were just like pissing in the sink. It was like me. I was with my dad.
That's a bit much, dude.
They were just like fuck yeah, like drinking Bud Lights or whatever, pissing all over the sink and like. I'm like no, Dad, like. Do you see? And he's like, yeah, don't look, just fucking keep going. He's like, you're going to the living room, like, you're not pissing in the sink.
That's brutal savagery. Just pissing in the sink at that point.
That was so funny. I like vividly remember that. I was super young too.
Yeah. My favorite thing was the ocean, dude. I was so happy to get in the ocean. My body feels a lot better too, just going in the water. Anytime I go in the ocean, it's like fucking pretty humbling. I always feel like it's good to be near water, like big, massive water, I guess. That sounds dumb because you probably get a storm or whatever, but...
You went swimming though?
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I went to a beach, I don't think.
The last day of the trip, I was like, we're waking up early and doing it. We woke up at like 7 in the morning and went out there. Dude, the water was like room temperature.
Yeah, it's probably
we walked into it. It wasn't even cold. I got my sack up into the... Didn't even feel the... You know, and it's like, no, I can just keep going. It's like pea soup. It was so good. It was ridiculous. Complete salt bath in like room temperature.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. We just like played in the waves. But it was kind of... I was still thinking I was going to get fucking toe out to the ocean. I feel like that could happen. What are you doing with your fingers there?
See if I can crack them. Oh, there you go.
You ever done this way? Let me see. Loosen up, Kendrick.
Oh!
Damn, we got good audio on that one.
I'll do like that.
Nice, yeah, those are nice.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, that's one. Don't do it a lot because you'll get used to it and you'll just keep doing it.
Although
I don't have any problems with my thumbs, so.
You crack your neck?
Yeah. Do you?
Well, I just did it not that long ago, but yeah.
It feels so good. Foam roller. Do you have a foam roller?
Mm.
Nice. I'm glad we can talk about this type of stuff.
I have like a super gnarly one. It's like ridged the whole way around. But like I remember when I bought it, there was like a hard one and a soft one. And I was like, I'm really sore all the time, so I'm gonna get the hard one. Like, dude, it's so fucking gnarly. It's like
to go in.
After you, like I can't use it and then skate. I have to use that and then fucking lay in bed and just do nothing.
Let it heal.
But I have like one of the ones that you just hold it.
Yeah.
Too. And like I'll use that. I keep it in my car.
Those are good
when I'm getting tight and like skating or something.
Yeah. It's nice.
You just like roll it by hand, you know?
Yeah. How old are you?
25.
How's that going?
It's cool.
Yeah?
I guess. I lose my health insurance in like 6 months.
Oh, fuck.
So that's pretty sick.
So another bill?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I just got a new car recently. Comes with a loan. That's pretty sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's a nice car.
So the late 20s are all about the bills.
But it's a nice car, right?
Yeah, I like it. It's awesome.
Nice. That thing's pretty tricked out.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying? You have Wi-Fi, right?
My trial ends like in a week or two, though.
Oh, it's like a test one?
Yeah, and then you have to pay like so much money a month to have it.
Yeah.
But it comes with like a bunch of stuff. It's like OnStar.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying for that.
It's sick, though. That thing's luxury. She rolls nice. Is that your second or first car?
Fifth. No.
Fifth car. You've been through 5 cars? I've never even had 5 cars.
I got... My first car was a Chevy.
Nice.
Like an old Chevy. It was like
was
a
it good?
97 or 98 or 99 or something.
Was she good to you?
For 2 months, yeah. It was in Malibu. And then like... It was super funny too because like... I like got my license as soon as I could fucking get it. Like 16, like... Permit, finished it. I started 15 in 9 months, got the permit, did driver's ed, and like got the license.
Was it easy
though? Yeah, I passed it right, like first try or whatever.
Did you try hard, or was it just like
no?
You just had to read a pamphlet and remember it and stuff. Like work. Nice.
No, because my dad's a truck driver, like 18-wheelers and stuff. So he like when he took me out driving and stuff, he made me do everything like perfect. Like,
oh, nice.
Otherwise, he's like, nope, doing it again.
doing it again. Like I remember the first day driving, he had me go to a parking lot in the industrial park, and I'd just go straight and reverse, back and forth, until I could stop doing it, and then stop, without like having that like at all, like whatsoever, like completely like
gauge it out.
Yeah. And he made me do that until I could do it like every try going both ways, like perfect stop. But
that's good advice.
Yeah, he made me like he butchered it for sure,
nice.
But it paid off for sure. Like, but so I got that car, I got my license, and then my parents were like, all right, well, start saving. You need a car now, so which is understandable.
That's good.
I applied to like 50 something places or like 60 places.
Nice.
In the span of like a year, and I could not get a job.
Really? Where were you applying?
Everywhere, dude. No one would hire me. And then I finally got a job.
Say, dude?
I finally got offered a job from Paizonis, it was Pepperonis back in the day, but it's Paizonis now.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, like it said you had a license, like you want to deliver pizzas, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I was like, but I don't have a car. Do you like supply it? And they're like, oh no.
Fuck you,
right? And I was like, shit. And I was like, well, I need a job to get a car, and they're like, that's our open position. That's
oh. Yeah.
So then eventually I got a job in the industrial park.
Nice.
Like my junior year. And that was pretty cool. But it sucked too.
Yeah.
Like I worked there for like 5 years, I think.
Nice.
That was our first job, and I just stayed there. But they like paid me pretty well, and like it was consistent hours. I could go to school, and then like I'd get out at like 2:15, go home, eat something wicked quick, and then start work at 3.
Yeah.
And I'd be there till like 7:30 at night after school. And that was Monday through Friday.
Sick.
But it was cool because I'd have the weekends off. So like,
yeah, that's
and
nice.
when you're in high school, that's awesome.
Yeah, you don't even that's all you need right there. For sure. Like,
and like I just saved money, bought a car or whatever, had it for 2 months, and then I like hydroplaned.
Sketchy.
Near Trukey's up the road.
Yeah, I know.
Tremont. Hydroplaned into this Jeep, dude, and like.
You crashed?
Yeah, but they fucking stopped short and like didn't use a turn signal, so like it ended up not being my fault. Yeah. They were taking a left turn, like they didn't use the turn signal, and I hydroplaned into them, like slammed on the brakes.
Because they were already turning?
Well, they were in front of me.
Yeah.
But like I rear-ended them, but it was like side. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. But it didn't count against me, so that was cool.
That's sick.
So that was my first car.
Hydroplane's sketchy when you fucking hit the brakes and you just like.
Dude, I was going like 25 or something like that, and then when I hit the brakes, I remember it literally sped up.
Yeah.
Like it was like.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Fucking scary.
We're still going.
And my car was fucking total. I was just like.
Fuck you. What car? Chevy?
Yeah, the Chevy.
Like the older what was she called?
I didn't know.
Didn't name her?
Or maybe I did, but I don't remember.
To her. I don't know.
And then I had like a Dodge Stratus.
Nice.
And that one lasted for like maybe 2 years. And then I got T-boned by an F-350.
Jesus.
Completely his fault too. T-bone, like like you're driving this way and he just comes out and fucking checks you from the side, right in the driver's side door.
Yeah, like taking a court, like a running back. Like,
yeah, exactly. So he fucking checked me. F-350, dude, big and I was like, I smoked cigs at the time. I had my window down. I was smoking a cigarette. Otherwise,
F-350 is Ford, right? Ford
yeah, big one though. It's like the big
truck. One, yeah.
And like, luckily I had my window down. Otherwise, I probably would have had glass all over me because it was all shattered in the door, you know.
Oh,
and it's super high up too. It's like higher than a car, obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's hitting you up high. You're saying front and the impact.
So like, I got like whiplash, but like that was fine.
Yeah.
And then like,
what's whiplash? You just sore for a couple days?
Yeah, it's like really. It's weird though. It's so weird because like you'll be fine for hours, and then like 8 hours will go by, and all of a sudden it'll hit you, and like your whole body is like aching. Like, it's so much pain. It's really weird.
Yeah. I had that from skating. Like I fell and like.
Yeah.
Basically scorpioned myself.
I've never done that, I don't think.
Dude, the funniest one was the scooter one I posted on the All I Need skate page on the stories. He fully fucking scorpions, but it's the slowest one.
Oh, you showed me that.
It's the slowest one I've ever seen. He literally does it like so slow. It's like, whoa, brutal. He DM'd us back because I tagged him and was like, you okay or whatever? And he's like laughing.
That kid Aiden ate shit today. Aiden Ulf or whatever, the scooter kid. Kind of kooky. But
fair enough.
He tried to do he was taking his scooter like this, like a hammer.
Yeah.
And like going like that to get momentum. Like not like just standing on the ground, you know, at that resi ramp. And he took it and was like threw it down like that and tried to front flip.
Yeah, I've seen him do it on video. I've seen people do that on videos.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, that looks so fucking stupid.
And dangerous.
I told him that, dude. I was like, why? Because when he told me he was doing a front flip, I asked him if he had the clip of it.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I'll go get it.
Yeah.
And he showed me that, and I was like, that's not what I thought you meant,
It's
dude.
not.
I was
That's
like,
not
I
the
thought
same.
you meant like you did like a nollie front flip, like pushed
Yeah.
off the. At least then I'd be like,
You kind of got
that was kind of cool, I guess.
Sorta,
like whatever.
Sorta.
But he was just fucking caveman in it, and I was like, dude, that looks fucking stupid, dude. Like jackhammer, like.
Yeah, they just like huck into it like a jacket. Hold on. Entertain the masses. My dogs are crazy. Hey, come on, guys. Keep it down. Keep it down. You're in trouble, Emma. You're in trouble. You want to come in? Come in. Alright, Emma's joining the podcast tonight. What a good girl, Emma. I miss my dog so much, dude. When I went on that trip. It's ridiculous. Dude, the gnarliest part was the flight back, though. So, we fucking...
Oh, yeah, you were saying some crazy shit.
Yeah. So we have a layover, dude, but we're flying from fucking Mexico to whatever our layover is, and we're up like 10 feet from the ground, and we're having crazy turbulence, and fucking, they had to take off again, literally like 10 minutes, and I'm telling you, I'm not lying, every time I'm on a plane, I'm already nervous. I'm like you, apparently. Like,
oh, Billy told me a funny story about you on a plane, but keep going.
Yeah, I'm like nervous as shit. Like, I don't know. I'm literally like saying prayers on the way up and down, like, because I'm just like, it's like a roll of the dice. And I know it's pretty safe. I think it's safer than driving cars, right?
Travel.
Yeah, I know. But in my head, you know, like, but yeah, we were 10 feet from the ground. Literally, I thought the wheels touched down, and then we had to take off again. And then I'm just thinking of every bad movie. Every movie with like a crazy plane accident in it. I'm like, oh my god, dude. And so we have to turn around though. So we changing altitude and shit, fucking like turning around 360 again. My dude, Tara threw up. There's other people like throwing up. Yeah, it was like crazy. And I was like I didn't throw up. But like my whole body like seized up, like sweat through my clothes. I literally was like about to throw up. It was so brutal, dude. I was the last person off the plane. I was, because I was like, dude, I can't. Like, I don't know if I can walk.
Move after.
Like my legs, my toes, my fingers. Like when it happens, it's like I seize up kind of, and I can't even like bend my toe, like unbend my toes. It's like getting a cramp.
Yeah.
Like my whole body was like gnarly, but I didn't throw up.
Yeah.
Tara was like, just throw up. I'm like, I can't. If I throw up, it's gonna be gnarly. I had this little paper bag. I'm like, I'm just gonna throw up in this fucking thing. And I fucking get off, and then luckily the next flight was smooth, you know, and we had time to like recoup. We didn't have like a quick layover, which I was worried because we had on the way out. We had like a quick layover.
I remember Billy told me he was on a plane with you. It was like one of his first trips he went on with you or something.
Yeah.
And he said you guys were having like a bunch of turbulence, like when you started, like, I don't know if it was when you guys lifted off or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, flying, whatever, I don't know. And he said that he was getting mad nervous, and he was like looking, and he's like, gosh, man, should I be fucking nervous? Like, what the fuck? And he's like, kind of freaking out, and he was like, oh, well, Shelley's been on planes like a bunch of times. Like, I wonder how he's doing. He turned to his right or whatever and looked at you, and you were like, hands on the fucking the armrest, like, and you see it, and Billy was just like, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Dude, I always am freaking out. I mean, I can't say always, but I'm getting better. But dude, it's like, you don't know. You don't fucking know. You know what I mean? It's like a surreal moment. You ever been in those moments where, like, maybe I'm just, like, nervous more than most, but, like, you ever, like, at Lynch Family Skate Park? Because the bridge is so surreal. You know what I mean? And, like, you're skating under it, and I think of, like, a Spider-Man movie with all the CGI where they're just, like, taking down towers and stuff.
I get what you're saying. I don't
It seems surreal to be in a moment like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, dude, you ever, like, I watched a video online of this tornado. And it's this dude's point of view. Like, technology is so crazy, you feel like you're looking through people's eyes, you know? And he's literally, like, he's up in his house, and you see, there's a tornado coming, and him and his lady run in the basement, and you see the whole thing, you know? Like, and the whole thing, and then they come up, and his whole house is destroyed. It's, like, crazy. But you see, like, hear everything. It's like being in that. Basement? Yeah, they were in the basement, and then they come up, and their whole house is destroyed, and it's, like, it's insane to be in that moment. It's their house, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like you're in that person's shoes. Like, it's surreal. Like, That's what I always think about. I'm like, dude, imagine those moments happen in life. Like 9/11 is a prime example of like watching towers just like disintegrate into ash. And those are people too. They're in those moments where it's like you only see in movies usually, you know? It's kind of scary. So crazy, you know? One thing I noticed about the tornado video that was trippy was they're down in the basement and it gets so dark and they're just screaming and they're like, oh my god, and then they come up and the first thing he says, like when he walks around, is he said, wow. I think it was like, whoa, or something, like, because like his whole walls were down and like it was like, but so trippy. Yeah, he was like in awe and it was like his whole shit was destroyed. I'm like, oh my god, that's powerful, crazy. People are in those moments. Sorry to freak out, but I think about that shit all the time. You know.
I was gonna bring up this funny ass meme I saw the other day.
What was it?
It was like a picture and it was like of a 7-Eleven, and then it was like 8-11, and then it was just a picture of like George Bush.
Oh man.
I thought it was really fucking funny. I was dying.
Oh, I feel bad for laughing, but god damn it, dude. Oh man. Dude, are you optimistic person or pessimistic?
I don't know. I guess like
at times.
I try to be pretty positive.
You don't have like a negative outlook though. You think we'll do well. There's people that think we're doomed and gloomed all the time.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess I'm optimistic.
I imagine a couple, you would have some days where you're like, fuck you, but like ratio, 365, maybe like 4 of those days where you're devastated, but right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I try to not think of like the world, just myself most of the time. Or not myself specifically, but like
what's in your perception.
Yeah, like what's actually around me and directly affects me.
Yeah.
Most of the time. It's
good to be in charge of like yourself, because then you can be coherent and like alert and there and like know yourself. Like it's really hard to get to that point where you can like know your character. You have to live like enough life to be tested. To be like, oh, I would react in a situation like this, you know, like like sketchy situations like we were talking about earlier. I'm like, the less sketchy situations you have in your life, the better, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, like stuff like that will definitely mold you as like a person.
It can.
And like
it has the potential to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Not necessarily in a good or a bad way. I mean, like it could go either way.
I think it could make you even stronger because you have adversity. That's what I kind of challenge is good. You know?
I feel like everyone kind of experiences like crazy shit like that at one point.
Well, we all have to confront our own
all
death,
the time, or once in a while, or just once. But like they all experience like crazy shit like that.
Nobody gets out alive. You're gonna have to face something crazy.
Yeah. And then that'll affect your life, like in whatever manner.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, there's people like a lot of my family members, like not all of them, but like some of them, they dealt with the issue of just having to like be in situations where it was like kind of gnarly and you're like your emotions get fucked up, you know, and then you get bad patterns, and then like as you get older you gotta kind of work them out and figure out like what's productive and what's not, you know. People go through real trauma, you know, like shit will mold you if you go through that shit at a young age, man. People grow up with bad patterns that they learn from just the bottom falling out at a young age and not being able to recover, you know.
Yeah, you get stuck in a rut.
Those losses are harsh when you're new to the world, you know. You don't expect it, you know. And it's just like you have to feel it and learn from it. It can make you stronger for sure if you can learn from it and try to make less losses in your life, you know?
Yeah.
Some people are self-destructive, though, you know? They're just, like, willy-nilly with their time and everything, and they're kind of lost and vengeful and angry. Some people get... I've been like that, for sure.
I don't know. I think that like, bad stuff's, like, a good thing.
When you're young, it's like you got to go through some shit so you can figure out who you are.
Yeah.
And then how you react to that shit and how you develop and grow. And, like, if you don't keep making those mistakes, it can make you, like, stronger.
I was going to say, it's like my dad used to always try and tell me, like, don't do this, don't do that. And I'd never fucking listen. I would just do it anyways. I'd just, fuck it.
Yeah.
But
I
wouldn't know then I'd find out the hard way, like, oh, don't fucking do that.
Oh, you had a reason.
yeah. But I feel like that was a good thing that that's just what kids are going to do. They're going to fucking do it anyways. And, like, that's when you're actually going to learn it. You're not going to learn it by, I mean,
someone could tell you, but you got to feel it too, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Hearing it and feeling it.
You have to have the full experience, otherwise you're just like, whatever, dude.
Yeah. So your own fuzz in your mouth, like, oh, fuck, I did it myself.
Yeah.
That doesn't go away either. I think that continues as you get old too. You just
don't
do it as often.
You have to just keep experiencing.
Yeah, because you can keep getting better. So that as you keep going, it's like you probably keep being like, oh fuck, I was wrong there.
Yeah.
Or I was stupid there. Or I reacted wrong there. That's normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should be. Problem is we just can't.
Trial and error.
Yeah, we just can't like hold each other. We can't judge each other too harshly, you know, and like give each other room for error and trial. Yeah. Kind of, I think working at the skate park helps to remember that, because you see so many people and they're just like young people and they're there to have fun and ride, and or they're just there to be young and whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're constantly in it, you know. Like school, maybe, I don't know. How'd you do in school?
I did really good. I was always in trouble and like getting detentions and stuff, but I got good grades.
What was your beef with school? Why were you getting in trouble, bro?
I think I just was like, I had ADHD. And
you have a pretty good sense of humor to get you in trouble.
Yeah,
I can imagine. Kind of does almost in public too.
And I just acted up a lot, because like, especially before I smoked weed and stuff, I was fucking wild.
Were you?
Yeah, like I was when I was.
Weed made you less wild.
Yeah, definitely mellowed me out for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like on like a leash when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I mean like literally on a leash. Like
you were one of those kids?
Yeah, like I had like a I had like a harness, so like
just kill a puppy down there.
No, it's my shoot. But I had like the harness thing. Me and one of my sisters had them.
You really did?
No, I'm dead serious. Because if my mom brought us in the grocery store though, I'd be fucking gone. I'd be out. She would never find me.
Yeah.
I remember getting lost in the mall so many times. Like I'm just playing with toys in the toy store. My mom would be like, "I'm looking for you for an hour."
Yeah.
And like I used to do it all the time.
You could have got kidnapped easily.
Yo, literally. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
And like I didn't understand. I was like a little kid, but so I was just out there. I was always pretty active, like
nuts,
wild kid. And then when I started smoking weed when I was like 14, I definitely like mellowed out.
Yeah.
A lot. I was still like getting in trouble all the time, but not as bad.
That's strange. It's strange because you hear the opposite, right? Or you're told the opposite. Whether
it's true like, oh, it's so bad for you.
Yeah.
But I think it helped me a lot.
I think it helps me. It was weird. I went on that trip and I didn't smoke for 4 days. And I didn't even like have a hangover or nothing. It was just like, okay, I'll smoke weed when I get back. It wasn't like there's no withdrawal, nothing like that.
Yeah, no.
I thought I enjoyed that. Yeah, I was like, there's not a big deal. But I'm hyped to have a beer.
Yeah, those ones are heavy.
Yeah? I like it. It's good stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, being at the park is strange. I love it, though. Like, I'm hyped for the game of skate coming up. That's going to be sick.
That's not this Sunday coming up, but the one after.
It's the 30th, I believe. I got to look. But that'll be sick. There's so many good dudes at Flat Ground. Last time we did it, a lot of people came out, and it was like some heavy games of skate. I remember it was gnarly.
Dude, I remember the game of Miles and Joe Sway.
Oh, yeah.
That one was fucking gnarly. Yeah. I was so hyped the whole game. Because, like, I remember Miles, one of them did, like, a ghetto bear on flat, which, like, in my opinion, is fucking insane. Because, like, doing it on a hip is one thing, because the bank can kind of drag the 180, you know?
It cheats the 180 a slight bit.
Yeah, or even, like, if you, like, under rotate, it's easier to power slide and there's, like, a bank to it.
Yeah.
But on flat, on flat, like, you can't cheat it. You have to get it right. I don't know. And they both did it, and they both did, like a bunch of hard tricks.
I've never done a ghetto bear.
No, me either. I could not do that.
Seems hard.
I can't hard flip.
You can't?
No.
I feel like you can.
When I was like 16, I could do them. I can't do them anymore.
You got a good front shove, though.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I like front shoves.
Must be nice.
I can burial heel. Like, those work.
Yeah.
But
I can hard flip on, like, a good day. I'm like, yeah, I feel I'm pretty good. Like,
you hard flip the gum dubs.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That I don't know about nowadays. I was thinking that today. I was thinking that a while ago. I was like, dude, there's some shit that, like, I see now on a skateboard that's so gnarly that, like, I'm like, I couldn't even try that now.
Yeah, it's like I front bigged the Simon's Gap in New Bedford.
Yeah.
When I was, like, maybe 18, 19. And, like, I could not do that.
No.
I would never do that now. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, I've never felt that way before until today, I think. Because I was thinking about it today. I was like, some gnarly shit. Like, it's sick. Because, like, I've done gnarly shit like that when I was younger. At 25, I could see myself doing gnarly shit. Like, whatever it is, you know? Because you're healthy, you're strong, you're super sharp on your board. And,
yeah.
Like, I'm still sharp on my board, but like my legs, gravity, you know,
Yeah,
it's just
you
a
just get
matter of
older.
time. Like I'm gonna get hurt if I try it many times. But at 25, it's like dudes can get fucking gnarly. It's sick to see some crazy shit like that dude Clive, Nollie Nose Blunt down
Dude,
20
that
stair.
was fucked up.
That one is like, if I tried to, I don't even think
I have that saved on my phone, like just a single clip, and I must have watched it like 100 times. Like,
gnarly. I couldn't even conceive skating El Toro ever. Like I never ever thought I'd ever. Like I've grinded like a 16 stair, I think, and that was like pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
Maybe a 20 stair.
I've done 8.
I did an 8.
That's it. Yeah, 8.
But I was like super like, I don't know. You're 25 and just charging. You're like fucking, I don't know. It's like now it's like hurt. That would just hurt, you know.
I could see why someone would do nollie nose blunt though rather than regular.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense to me, kind of.
Because ollie and regular, you might ollie over it a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
nollie, you can kind of coast out and like the whole thing makes sense to me because I feel like I could do like a nollie nose blunt on like a 10 stair if I found the right 10 stair.
Yeah.
Like a Cali 10 stair.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get a nollie nose blunt.
It's like I used to do them on like I had the 1080 rail, like the skinny like 1080 rails. I used to do them on that all the time, like nollie nose blunt tap, like not hold it out 20 stairs worth.
No,
like,
yeah, but nice.
Kind of like that fun.
Sick.
Little foot or two. Get out. But like I see how I could never do them regular.
Yeah.
So I see how like the nollie works.
Regulars, like when I try regular, I have to like be fully set up like a 180, like have my foot like flat, so like I can ollie up and like try to turn it into like a nose slide almost, and then lean into it, you know.
I can do it on
because a lot of times it goes to the nose grind, or you
yeah,
miss
I can see that happening.
Like everything in between, you know.
I can do them on like a ledge if I go straight at it.
Oh, nose blunts on a ledge is so good.
But like straight at the ledge, I can't like
I don't
if
care.
it's like I can't like go on
I
the
don't
side.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
But like on a rail, I don't think I could do it.
Really?
No.
You can nose slide pretty good.
No, I can't nose slide at all.
No, really?
I like
you got a good front nose. I've seen
front
some
nose. I can do. Yeah. Backside nose slide, I can't do on purpose.
Really?
No, I've like literally noticed it. If I try to do just a regular back nose slide, I never fucking land it.
Really?
Like if I do a crook grind and I fuck up and it just somehow like I end up in a nose slide, I can do like the whole box.
Yeah.
Like I can't just
like, oh shit.
Because then you're just in it and you're like, okay, like whatever.
Yeah.
But if I just whenever I try to do nose slides, I can't fucking do it.
Strange, dude.
I can like half cap nose slide and that's way easier, but like it's a completely different motion.
When I think of nose slides, I think you gotta kind of be up on your toes a little bit, and you gotta push it up and out in front of you, so you hit it, and then you like compress into it, so you can push it. But it's like you gotta find the right speed and the right distance away from the ledge to do it.
Yeah.
And that's just like figuring it out. And like having your back towards the ledge and popping that way is not always like the best feeling.
Well, I prefer backside grinds.
That's what
over
she
front
said.
side.
That's what yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I prefer to go backside rather than front side.
Nice.
For most tricks. And like even front side tricks, like I tend to do ones that like you're facing backwards. So like front boards and front nose, like front 50s I suck at.
That's weird though.
They're
Because
really
you're just
scary.
talking about front side like it was your thing.
No, backside.
Oh,
like
backside.
better. Like the only front side tricks I can do are like front board and front nose.
Oh yeah, but you have a good front nose. That's why I said that. Because you're good at front noses. I'm backing him. You're no Moses Sakonin. Do you even know who that is?
No.
Nice.
I don't.
I'm so old. Thanks. 35 though, hey? So you're 25?
Yeah.
So I'm 10 years older than you?
You're 35 now.
Yeah, I gotta be. I'm 82. 82.
Yeah,
tells me.
That'd be 35, yeah.
Tara tells me how old I am.
Dude, I had a kid that didn't know
I feel
his
like I'm
mom.
12, that's why.
Dude, some kid today didn't know his mom's name.
What?
I asked him, I was checking him into the computer, and I said, he gave me his name, and I was like, what's your mom's name? And he was like,
like waiting
for like 30 seconds.
Wow.
Like he like could not remember.
Was he nervous?
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And
Yeah.
he's like, hold on. And he's like,
That's kind of crazy, because mom, it's mom. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's
Didn't
your
even
mom,
think about
dude.
that.
He was like, oh, it's Carrie. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, it just took you that long to remember that?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I don't know, dude. And I was like, do you live with her? He's like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, she pulled your way, bro. Like, how do you not know your mom's name?
He's like, I know her as mommy.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like, I don't know my
How old do you think he was?
Like 13.
Wow. Do you think he still breastfeeds?
No, he doesn't even know his mom. What do you mean, dude?
No, he does. He knows her so well. He doesn't know her name because he just always has comfort. It's always mommy. So he's like, mommy, mommy, mommy. He probably never heard his dad say Carrie or whatever her name was. Sarah. He's like, oh, she does have a legal name.
I actually encountered like one of the nicest parents today, though.
Nice.
It was wicked awesome.
There's some solid people out there.
Yeah.
I love the skate park for that aspect alone because you get to meet so many people.
You also
like,
meet a lot of horrible people.
You can do, but it's the beauty of it is you can meet the full spectrum.
Yeah.
It's the full spectrum. It's like democratized. It's
dude,
beautiful.
This kid's mom, like, the kid gets dropped off. Like, he's this kid from Brockton.
Nice.
Like, he's like 16 years old or something.
I was born in Brockton.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
but
City of Champions, they say. Sorry.
Yeah. But he's like 16. Like, you just seem like a wicked nice kid. Like, super like humble, raised right for sure. Like. Very good kid.
Solid.
And I was just like, oh, like, have you been here before? He's like, no, first time. And I was like, all right, is your parent here? I told him, like, you had to do a waiver. And he's like, okay, use the phone. Called his mom, and I'm, like, thinking this lady's going to come back, like, all pissed off. Because I've encountered that a bunch of times. You tell someone they need to do a waiver, and the parent has to come and fill it out.
Yeah, because they got to drive, like, they got to ride by someone.
But she had just dropped him off, so it wasn't
too bad.
That bad.
Yeah.
But still, like, they come back, and they're all pissed off. They have to sign a piece of paper. It's like,
whatever.
Big deal. It takes a whole 30 seconds.
And it's for a really good cause. It's for a really good cause.
And it's once, though.
Yeah.
It's not you have to do it every time. It's one time.
Just do it. Yeah.
So the lady comes and I'm like talking to her and she's just like, oh, no, I get it. It's fine. She's like, what's your name? Like shakes my hand and she's like, just like, you know when you talk to someone you can tell they're just like a very like good, like happy person, like gives off good vibes kind of.
They got their shit
together. It was just like that. Like, she was not even that, but she just gave off like good energy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this lady's really cool. And then Jay Sway actually ended up teaching that kid how to drop in.
Nice.
And it was wicked.
Oh, you know what? I know who this is.
Yeah, he's a little black kid.
Yeah.
He's really cool. I forget his name.
Yeah. That's sick, though.
Well, no, today was his first day there. I don't know if you probably met him.
Because
you've never been there. But,
okay, maybe it's a different kid.
But you might have met him at Brockton Park or something. Because I know you went there a couple times.
Maybe.
But I don't know. He was cool. But Jay Sway, it's funny. I watched it on the security camera. Because I just happened to have been watching it. Jay Sway was like sitting on like the small room mini ramp, like sitting on the deck of it.
Yeah, it's a
and
good
he's
spot
like
to chill.
like coaching the kid, kind of like cheering him on, like come on, dude, like do it. Like he definitely pressured him into trying it.
Yeah.
And then like the kid did it first or like second try, or maybe just that's the only tries I watched. And Jay Sway's just like clapping and runs up to the kid, like hugs him and shit. And he comes down and he's like, oh, I just taught that kid how to drop in, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just watched it happen. He's like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, I was watching the camera the whole time, dude.
It's a rad feeling.
It was cool. I was really hyped that, like, Jay Sway's a kid that would do that.
Yeah, that's good for him, man. That's like, I was saying on other podcasts, I was saying there's, like, it's weird to say this. I feel weird to say this, but I feel like there should be some responsibilities of a pro skateboarder.
Yeah.
In the sense that, like, you know, like, there should be things that help skateboarding. I think, like, people that... And I'm not saying everybody needs to do this. I'm just saying those that think they can, like, do lessons or, like, encourage people and help them, like, that's sick. They should do it. They don't have to do lessons, but if you just see someone in a situation where... Dude, especially dropping in. Because if you drop in and you get fucked up dropping in, you're going to be turned off by skateboarding.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
for the most part.
It's always about the first one.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes that kid that takes the fucking slams, like...
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, yeah.
I
he charges it, though. He doesn't even fuck.
Yo, he fucking goes for it.
But he nails it. It's a moment when
he does get it.
Yeah.
I remember he was trying to go down that little 4-foot roll, and he was fucking whipping it.
Whipping it, yeah.
Like that, but that kid's a buddy. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do this.
But you know what I mean? Like, I'm always like, dude, if you just help him, like, I have a whole system for my skate lessons where, like, we start with holding hands to, like, pounding it out to just the tips, basically, just the fingertips, you know, and just, like, then you're on your own, you know, like, yeah, I don't say it like that, but you get the gist.
You
it's
give
like,
the kids just the tip.
Don't say that. But you know what I mean? It's just like, they're on their own, you know, like,
yeah.
So they're good, and they don't need help at all, and it's like, it helps, though, you know? Because, like, I don't know. I remember when I first started, I took some unnecessary slams that were horrible. And you're just like, dude, that sucked. I wish someone just told me something.
I dropped in on the first try I ever tried.
Did you really?
Yeah,
it's amazing. Some people can do that. There's some kids that are just really, like, they just take instructions really well, and they have confidence, and they're very, like, there, and like they're able to like they have good balance prior. You
But
know?
I think the big thing about that was my parents wouldn't let me go to the skate park forever.
Yeah.
And I would just skate like this shitty Walmart board in my driveway all the time.
Yeah.
So like I think that kind of helped. I was like already a little comfortable.
Yeah.
Riding around, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a lot of the kids will come and they don't know.
Never
what the
even
hell's
done
going on.
anything.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, and you're like, you gotta learn the center of balance. You gotta like find it so you can push. Pushing down the hall is like the best feeling. If you can get pushing, it kind of goes back
I
to
like
surfing.
power sliding, but I get what you're saying.
Wait, say it again.
Power sliding.
Yeah, that's the
like
best.
the best.
I mean, once you can get there, yeah, it's sick. But just starting with fucking pushing, you're like, yeah. Once you get pushing down the hallway, it's like the best feeling.
Did you push manga?
Never. Well, I tried to push manga, but I sucked at it.
I pushed manga when I started.
I could tell.
Because my switch push is good.
I don't know what it means. Some people naturally push manga. It's all good with me. I don't care.
I remember I had to like teach myself to not do it.
There's like certain ways to push that are like are more appealing to watch, you know. But like if you want to push whatever way you want, fucking push. Who cares, you know? As long as you're pushing. That's one of the best parts.
I don't really agree with that. If you can do fucking switch nose blunt, nollie flip out, or whatever, you shouldn't be pushing switch manga.
That's kind of true, though.
I hate it,
right?
dude. That fucking drives me insane. It's like, dude, you can take the time to learn switch heel, back tail, shove, but you can't push switch.
Yeah, you're like, you gotta.
That's ridiculous.
It might not be that they can't. It might be that they just choose not to.
Dude, fucking just do it.
Is it a style thing? Maybe it's a style.
Yeah, I guess.
Some of the legendary dudes push like that. So.
No. Stevie's the only one I give it to.
Yeah.
Josh Kayla should be pushing switch.
Controversial.
Come on, I don't give a shit.
Damn, we're gonna have to talk about that now. This is what's gonna happen.
I talked to Jay Sway about this. Like,
why does he do it?
No, but like we were watching some video, and I was just like, as soon as he pushed fucking switch manga, I was like, what the fuck? Dude?
Yeah, it bummed you out.
Yeah, and Jay Sway was like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, he just did switch
You're a
flip
hater.
fucking nose blunt, and I was like, and then he ruined it with a switch manga push. I was like, don't defend that. I was like, he's talented. He can take the time to push switch.
Yeah. I like pushing switch. That's the only defense I have for it is I just really like pushing switch. There's something really good about it.
I used to skate to Edge like from over here basically.
Yeah.
Like every day after school, and like maybe like twice a week I would push switch the whole way and do like ollies up the curb switch and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, that's super good.
I remember Cassidy actually told me to do it.
Nice.
When I was a kid, he was
Solid
like,
advice.
just push switch the whole way.
How good is Cassidy? Melon grabs, like
Yeah,
he had a
was
lot of good tricks. Like he had a lot of tweaking. His ollies and 180s was so sick to watch.
He'd do like big ass air to fake you on the 9-foot.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just the 6-foot, but
He was always wrong.
I know he always blunt fake you the 9-foot, and that was really cool.
Gnarly. That's still gnarly. I think I've done it, but I was nervous the whole time.
I didn't do that.
There's a certain level for transition that I'm just like, I don't know.
That's like my dream skating.
What?
It's
Skating
like
super
big
big?
ass airs and shit. Like, no, I swear to God, I think about it all the time.
Throw some pads on. Throw
No.
some pads on.
I want to just get so comfortable that I don't have to do pads.
Just
like I've been skating those bowls all the time.
Yeah.
And like I've been doing that every session. I'll skate like that pill bowl for like an hour.
Yeah.
And like I've been trying to get as many tricks in it, just like comfortable enough. I've been trying frontside airs once in a while.
Should strengthen your whole core and your legs and everything,
Yeah.
like your endurance.
I used to get way more tired after pumping around that like 3 times, and now I can like skate it for like an hour.
That's it.
Or like 40 minutes or something.
You can
before
get a
I'm
session.
Like, holy fuck. Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But that kid Weller, he was trying to teach me frontside
How
airs.
good is Weller, too,
Dude, he's
right?
fucking gnarly.
Dude, fuck, dude.
But he was trying to teach me on a frontside air, and like I stuck a couple. I actually did it.
That's sick.
Like I didn't land it, but I like stuck out a couple of them, like and slipped back.
How was he showing you? Like, just were you popping the ollie or
No, he told me not to pop.
He was saying bounce off the coping?
Yeah.
See, I imagine, because that's kind of steep and quick. So
yeah, he said like the quarter pipe will just take it.
Yeah.
Like don't pop, but still do the motion of an ollie.
Yeah,
kinda.
you kind of bounce off the coping.
Yeah, and then you still do the ankle, like roll your ankle and like let it do its thing.
Yeah, you take it over. Yeah.
Because Dewey and Kevin always tell me to like pop it, and I would try and do it, and I could not figure it out.
Well, popping it on smaller stuff is always better, I feel like. Because my approach is from the ground up. So, like, if you start doing ollies super low, you work your way up to the transition till you naturally get to the coping. And then you'll know every inch of that ramp and all the ollies because you've done them all. You know? So, like, same frontside and backside, you know?
Yep.
I'm like, you have to make every mistake and learn every inch of that ramp, so you have that transition. That's what I like about the smallest ramp at the edge. The mini ramp is it's so mellow, but you have to really pump to get to the top of it.
Way steeper.
I mean, it would be fun, but
yeah, it'd be way.
But I like it because you have to learn to fucking pump though if you want to skate it and have fun.
Yeah.
And then you can get to the big side.
I do like that ramp a lot. Like, I'll skate that like half the session a lot of times.
Yeah.
Me and Dewey skated the mini ramp for like an hour today.
And this the spine over the spine is sick too.
I wish they had the old spine.
What was the old spine?
When it didn't have, you know how there's like the two gap out things. Like,
yeah, on the side.
And the other one wasn't there before.
Which
just
one, on the
spine.
Inside near the pill bowl or the other side?
The outside of it.
Oh,
it used to just be the full spine across, and then the pill bowl one had like the extension piece out.
That's crazy.
That was way cooler, I think, because you could do like board slide
transfers
and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you could hold it
out like a rail. And I remember back in the day, like Billy did. I don't remember if it was 50 or feeble, but he did like grind to drop out of it and stuff.
Oh,
and you could do stuff like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was really cool. I liked that setup better.
That's pretty nice. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, that was like, dude, I'm talking. I was like filming edits at the time with like a little shitty camera.
Oh, sick. I saw Mikey out there
filming. 16.
Mike was out there filming last night. Yeah, his camera got me psyched. I just went and watched.
Awesome.
I just went and watched. I wasn't even like.
You know, he's Joey's cousin.
Who?
Caruso?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking small world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Actually, he lives right up the street.
Nice.
Mikey?
Yeah.
He lives in this development.
Near us.
Yeah, I
we all live near
I always
each other.
forget that. He lives right over here.
That's sick. I think I knew that, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I always forget about that.
Did you work the park today? You did, right?
Yeah.
Nice. And how's work going outside the park? Electrical.
Oh, it's awesome. I actually really like it.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
I'd have to go look at your stories or something, but you've been doing some sick houses or something?
Dude, we went to check out this house yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Dude. So we get to the job site, and Frazzi's just like pricing it out. We're seeing what we're about to get into, you know.
Yeah.
Dipping your toes in, whatever.
Seeing what the job is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we walk into this place, like we walk up we like pull in the driveway, walk up, and the carpenter's on the roof. He's like doing some roofing shit. And the kitchen,
he's like, roof.
Yeah, whatever. But like the kitchen is set on fire, so they're like redoing it, and because it's like an insurance job. But the dude's telling us, he's like, oh yeah, like wait till you see it. Like yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Wait till you see it. And we're thinking like it's gonna be some hack like work, like everything's gonna be hacked in, like really shittily done. We're gonna have to do a lot of stuff, dude. So we go in this fucking kitchen. This guy has a skinned raccoon.
Really?
Sitting on his kitchen floor.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not fucking kidding, dude. It's on my story on Instagram.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead. I'll show you right now. Dude, he had a skinned raccoon on his fucking floor of his kitchen.
Like, just like he went hunting?
He had a chainsaw. Dude, he's like making hats out of him or some shit.
Oh, man.
He does this all the time. He was like, yeah, last week he had a fucking bunch of foxes on there.
Oh.
And we were like, what the
taxidermy.
Fuck? But he's not doing it in his basement. He's got them in his kitchen. We're like,
Please.
He makes food, dude. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Amazing.
I couldn't believe it.
I don't know, when I was younger, my homies, their family got deers in the fucking barn. I was like,
dude, look at that. Yeah, in the barn. Not in his kitchen.
Oh my god, that's like the pellet.
And he's like all salt on it, like drying it up and shit.
That's insane.
Like, dude, he was really. Oh, dude,
That's insane.
I don't know about for the plant. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, baby.
Just watch it. It's hilarious.
Oh, God.
No, watch, dude. Watch. It's about to get good.
Should I give him a play-by-play?
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's some lady.
Is she doing it yet?
She's jerking off. Oh, she's jerking a dude off, and the dude just took her dentures out. Well, it's a gum job.
Farazi sent me that, dude.
God.
My boss at another job. Farazi sent me that. He's like the best boss ever.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Dude, that's hilarious.
The internet's full of wild things.
I was like, you have to send me that.
You were telling me
shit ever.
That exists, though. That exists.
Can I use the bathroom real quick?
Go ahead, I've held you hostage long enough. Yes. Mexico. I'm going back to Mexico. In my thoughts. It was sick. The ocean was the best part. It was an amazing trip, to be honest. Like, I don't know, just have like a day or two to relax and decompress. I think it's just nice to change it up once in a while to get away, you know, like even for a day or two. Just somewhere new, see something new. It was sick, man. I really liked the spots we went to, and like, besides the salespeople, everyone else was super cool, super nice. Had a lot of personality. It was sick, man. I had been to Mexico before too, and it was awesome. Skating. We went to a skate park where I crossed over the border and went to a skate park. That was sick. And like I said, the ocean is fucking sick. I'm glad I live near the ocean. I can like drive like an hour to the ocean and go swimming. It's fucking, something about that is like refreshing. It's so good. Salt water is amazing. I should do the float tank again. I haven't talked about the float tank in a while, but I love it. Like, I've been wanting to go because just coming out of winter, like being sore and beaten up from like skating. Skate a lot in the winter because the indoor park, you know, get to skate there a lot. And I do like skate lessons and stuff. So like, take like a salt bath at the end. It's like season almost. Weird. So like at the end of winter, just like going back into street skating more. Just salt bath, get your joints feeling great, like get all the swelling out. Talking about foam rolling. Nick likes to foam roll, just like me. Shit's good, dude. Anyone who's been through an injury knows about that shit. So hyped to skate outside. We went to that park, East Providence Park, and it's an outdoor park, so it's fucking sick. It was nice to skate outdoors. We just had a snowstorm. I thought it was going to mess up our flight back home, but it didn't even really snow here, apparently. You know that moment when you're at the airport and you forget where you parked? Well, we had that. Forgot which garage. There was like two garages, like a red one and a different color. Forgot where we parked a little bit.
Speaking of parking, Skater's Edge.
Oh, I know, right? So annoying, dude. So what's your take on that?
I've been parking on the side of the road forever.
Yeah. It's like you kind of need it, like especially in the winter. There's nowhere to park. You have to park so far away. It's like ridiculous. That place they don't have accommodation for parking. I don't even think it's that dangerous. I've never been in like a bad situation because basically there's cars.
I have seen a couple cars get hit.
You have?
Yeah, even Kevin last Sunday when you did the Instagram thing.
Yeah.
Lev's mom actually backed up into Kevin's car.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
But she like stopped like. Found who was driving it. It happened to be Kevin. And like told him.
He's like, yeah, I backed into your car.
Yeah. She was like, hey, your car. But like, there was no damage. It was like a little tiny scuff, like
so
this big.
Fine.
But she wanted. She was like, I still have to tell him. Like,
good move. Good.
Yeah.
Move. Yeah.
So that was cool of her.
Well, then there it is. Maybe it needs to be done. But either way, it's still inconvenient. They're gonna have to figure out the parking there.
They need to tear that building down.
Just take it down, make
and
it all
make
parking.
that parking lot. That's what they should do. Because that building's fucking condemned or whatever.
Yeah, one kid I heard the other day was like, "Oh, I went in there." I was like, "Yo, be careful."
Dude, we had a skate park in there.
I remember.
It was called the basement. We had a skate park in there. It was
I lurked in there one day because I heard people were going in there. So
yeah.
I went in there to check it out and skated around. And I was like, it's kind of sketchy.
Dude, we explored that whole place. Like,
it's crazy what was in there. I don't even remember. But
dude, it was fucking gnarly. It was like being in a movie.
It's like a video game where zombies and you're walking around with a gun and you're like...
Yeah, it really is kind of like
creepy,
that.
Too.
And I remember we found a bunch of mercury. Dude, this was fucking crazy. Because we're like 16. It's like me, Dooley, Dickie, my cousin Gunnar, Gorman, fucking...
The full gang.
Yeah, everybody, like, full blast, you know? And, like, Billy might have just started skating. And, like, he went in there when we built it, but he wasn't there when we were, like, making everything.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so fucking funny though. Gorman was there.
I remember there was like tables and desks, like people set up shit. Yeah, he did like kick for a front board on some
and he front fielded it too.
Rail. Yeah.
Dude, that thing like tipped over.
I know.
Like, it was fucking nuts. I remember we had like a bunch of tables set up for gaps and stuff, but dude, we found like, I just remember this all the time. We found mercury. Like,
how did you just find mercury?
I don't even remember
like
how we found it.
Thermometers or something?
Yeah, it was like within a thermometer. I don't remember how we found it though. And like you could take stuff, like anything basically, and just like cut it in half.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't cut in half. It would just go into like, it'd go from like a big ball to like 2 balls, like half size.
Really?
Dude, it was fucking
like
crazy.
Terminator shit.
I mean, I don't don't know. I've never seen Terminator, but yeah,
watch
probably.
that movie. Watch Terminator.
Dude, it would be like
because like he gets like a
like
hole
two
blown out of
balls.
his chest, and then it
Yeah.
kind of like fills in or like separates. He can like he's like
yeah,
liquid
probably
metal.
kind of like that.
basically.
Yeah,
Mercury.
exactly. That's exactly.
Yeah.
It's like just like roll into like two little pieces and be like, what the fuck? It'd be like taking a pinball and like
Splitting it.
splitting it in half, but it just turns into
forms
two small.
Yeah.
Can be like you
That's
could
exactly.
just keep doing it and it would roll around and stuff, but like we wouldn't touch it because like
Yeah.
it like burns you or some shit.
I think you get mercury poisoning. I think that's mercury
probably.
poisoning.
We probably
That's
got
tricky
like
to say.
we probably got asbestos.
Oh yeah,
poisoning or
and
some
all those
shit.
buildings. Yeah.
Because dude, that place was disgusting, and we cleaned up the whole thing. Like all of us had push brooms, like no masks, because we're just little kids. Like,
Yeah.
sweeping
Rat
up and
shit.
shit.
Like,
Place was
there.
condemned for years, dude.
Yeah.
There was like a homeless dude living in there because we found like his room had a bunch of porn.
nice.
He had nacho cheese that was like it wasn't expired yet, so we knew he was living there.
Yeah, it was
There's
current
like Coke
cheese.
residue on the table,
Oh, no.
dude. It was funny.
Dangerous recipe.
I remember cops like came in there a few times and like tried to catch us, and we like booby trapped the place.
Yeah.
And like we like set up certain doors, so if you open them, like light bulbs would fall on you and shit.
No, really.
This is all Dickie's idea, like
Yeah.
that stuff.
Horrible idea.
Yeah, Dickie.
But kind of like Goonies. But kind of like Goonies.
Yeah, kind of. It was our little fortress, dude. I remember this one time, fucking. Oh, man. I'm not gonna say any names or whatever, but
He who must not be named.
yeah, somebody was like charging people to go in there, and I was like,
Oh, that's ridiculous.
dude, what the fuck are you doing?
He had an
bro?
entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, but he didn't. It wasn't even like he built it either. Like we had all built it, and he was charging people to.
Oh,
go in
because it
there.
was like a skate park.
Yeah, basically, and I was like, yeah, $5, and it was like younger kids, so like they'd be like, yeah, fuck it, here you go, $5. Like
That's crazy, yeah.
and I was like, dude,
How old are you guys?
come
You're
on,
way
like,
too young.
like 15,
Yeah.
16 years old.
How'd that end? Just no one's going over there anymore? Cops
Well,
come?
cops came in and
Yeah.
eventually arrested a bunch of people. And, like,
They did.
Yeah, I wasn't there the day that a bunch of people got arrested,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's
I
how
remember,
that
like,
ends. That's how that ends.
Cops came in a few times and like we ran out and like ended up being fine, getting away or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like it was like maybe 3 times that happened.
Yeah.
And I think Dooley got arrested. Stinky Wrist.
Jesus.
You remember Stinky Wrist?
Nah. It's funny
Sean
nickname.
Holland, we called him Stinky Wrist
Funny
because he always
nickname.
had the wrist guard on.
Oh,
And
nice.
It smelled wicked bad.
Oh, that is Stinky Wrist. That's funny nickname.
But yeah, like a couple other people. I think Dickie did too.
Nice.
But those were fun. That was fun.
It's different now. You just work there now.
Yeah.
Now it's like a job. You're like,
Now I'm seeing all the kids like
yeah.
from the new generation do the exact same shit. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yo, because we used to always go to the stairs and smoke weed, like
Yeah.
on that building. It's like the stairs on the other side of it, and like you just smoke weed over there.
Yeah.
And like I see all these younger biker kids doing it all the time. They're like 15, 16 years old now, and they always walk over there and they come back and they're like, they got all fucking loopy and shit.
You know that.
I always make fun of them for it. I'm like, oh, you're going to the stairs, dude. I used to do that. Like it's so funny. It's really fucking funny. I'm like they'll go in the building and explore it sometimes too. I like it. I think it's so cool seeing that.
Yeah.
I was talking to Dooley about this the other day, and I talked to someone else about it too. Fucking, because kids like they're all on iPads and iPhones and stuff all the time now, and they're playing video games all the time. Like when I was a kid, like we saw this meme, and it was like how you knew where your friends were back in the day, and it was like a bunch of bikes in like a front yard.
Yeah.
You know, and like all the
You're hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. But like, because kids rode their bikes and stuff, and they'd all go out and fucking
live life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the skate park kids, not all of them specifically, but maybe even some of the scooter kids, dude. Those kids are the ones that are still living in like that generation that like I was in, kind of.
Yeah.
Because they'll go out and explore, and they're like active, and they're doing something.
Yeah.
Rather than just sitting at home like.
Yeah.
Playing video games with their friends or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta go out into the world and like get into situations to develop character at the very least. Like street skating always did that for us, you know, like you go out into the city and you end up getting a security guard or some nice lady or some rude lady.
Or like even encountering homeless people and shit.
Yeah, homeless people. Like you gotta kind of know how to react in situations and like. Yeah, that's like good to keep you socialized and figuring out the world. You gotta know where your place in it. Cities are great for that. Even in New York, it's like the Mecca, you know. You might see some crazy shit, you might not, you know.
Dude, I remember being like 14, like freshman in high school, and like people would always like I wouldn't hang out with anyone in high school after school. And they'd always be like, oh, like, what do you do on the weekends, like, after school and shit? I'd be like, oh, fucking skate, go places, whatever. And I'd tell them, like, yeah, I was in Prague last week, and like, I'm going to go to Boston this weekend. They'd be like, no, you're not. Because no one else was doing anything. They'd like, chilling time.
They thought you were lying?
Yeah, no, they really did. They were like, you don't go to Boston on the weekends. And I was like,
it's true.
Yeah, I do. And I was just like, what do you mean? It was really, I don't know, I always thought that was wicked funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. Like, really, really funny.
It's true, though. A lot of people just fucking get stuck in, like, the same town they're in.
Yeah, and it's not like they weren't doing anything. Like, they're still productive people, but, like, they just didn't believe it. They were like, no, there's no way.
Yeah.
And, like, my parents wouldn't let me do it at first, and, like, I just told them I was sleeping at my friend's Dan's house.
Yeah.
And I went, and they were like, hey, we're going to go visit, we're coming back from visiting your grandparents, we're going to pick you up on the way, because, like, he lived in Easton, which is on the way to Brockton. And I was like, oh, funny story, we're in Boston, even though you told me no. And that's how I ended up, like, getting away on my first Boston trip, and they were like, what?
That's dope, though.
And I was like, yeah, so I'll hit you up when I'm back.
I'm an adult now. We're going to try this out. I was 14. You weren't, though. You weren't. It was good for you. Had some hubris.
And then I was just, like, always doing shit like that after that point. Like, they'd say no, and I'd be like,
I think that means yes.
Yes. You might have said no, but I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do it anyways.
It's good now, though.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you just live your own life. You're good. Yeah, it's nice. 14, though, kind of like, you're like, how do you trust
thinking back on it, it's
yeah.
like, I get it now why they would tell me not to do that shit.
Yeah.
Or like, they'd be like, we want you home before dark, and I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'd be like 15 years old, skating home, like, in the pitch black, like, 9:30 from Edge, and, like, going through the wear, too, like, it's not a good area.
Yeah.
And, like, I get it now, like, that's
they're just lucky
dangerous.
you skated. You're actually there for the skating, not all the other shit. Because some people are there for all the other shit.
Yeah, I'd go there and, like, be like, yeah, I want to skate. Billy's mom used to bring me home all the time, and his dad, though.
Yeah.
Like, if, like
a ride or something?
Yeah, give me ride homes all the time.
I had a lot of rides from people. That always helped.
Yeah.
It's fucking good. Yeah.
It's not even like my parents were, like, bad people or anything like that. It's not like that, but
it just helps to get rides. Like, if someone's going that way anyways or whatever, you know.
No, Billy's mom and dad would go, like, way out of the way because, like, they lived pretty close to Edge.
Yeah.
Like, Bridge Street, or even if it was the Mulcahy one, like, that's halfway.
Yeah. That's sick.
So that was really cool of them. And then, like, Mike Buckley had a license, like, at one point.
Oh, yeah, he got
He'd bring me home when, like, that happened.
That's sick.
Oh, excuse me. When he got old enough to drive, so that was cool.
I used to get rides from rollerbladers.
Really?
Yeah, they just were the ones going. Like, they lived near me, and they were going. And I was like, I'll go to that park with you, let's go. And, like, I kind of would be like, I could see what they're doing, they're having fun and stuff, but, like, I didn't understand it because I didn't do it, you know? So it was, like, always a disconnect, but I was always stoked for them because they're having fun.
That's wicked
fun. But I'd be off in my own world, skating.
Because this kid, when I was, like, a sophomore and freshman in high school, used to drive because he got held back, so he was older.
Nice.
And he was, like, a year older than me, but so, like, it
he
wasn't
got held
that
back?
weird,
What do you mean? What does
he got held back,
mean?
like, the
that
grade
means he
in.
Didn't try hard enough or something? Or
well, I think it was, like,
back?
kindergarten now. Like, he got held back.
They were like, you're staying back, buddy.
Yeah, and then he was only, like, a year ahead of me in school.
Nice.
And he always drove.
Nice.
But he biked, so I'd always hang out with him.
Sick.
And, like, he would just, because we were the only two kids at Bristol Plymouth at the time, like, the trade school.
Yeah.
That, like, were into, like, biking or skateboarding.
Knew about sessions.
It was, like, it was, like, us and then Phil Nerona.
Nice.
And this other kid, Brandon Roderick, and that was it.
You just teamed up.
Yeah. So, like, he would just drive us around all the time. We'd go to skate parks and stuff.
That helps.
But he was wicked cool. It's not like it was weird or anything.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's good.
So that was really cool.
It's weird like that in skating or like those types of things because there's all people from all different ages into it, you know? So you become friends with, like, I kind of like that about skating because, like, it keeps me, like, connected with being young and, like, understanding.
You feel young all the time.
Yeah, you're like, I never get mad at, like, people because, I do, but, like, I try not to get mad too much because I'm like, yeah, I see it all the time. Like, oh, yeah, I was that age. I didn't do that. That's what I was saying. Like, working at the park keeps you connected to, like, so many different people, different ages and different ethnicities and from all over the fucking place. It's, like, pretty crazy.
I was telling someone the other day, like, Miles specifically.
Yeah.
Like, I, like, have watched that kid get older, like, over the years and years. Like, since he was, like, 13 or something, he's, like, 18 now. Or, like, maybe he was even 12, like, even younger.
Yeah.
But I just tell people all the time, like, dude, I've seen so much of myself in that kid. I'm just like, every stage, but, like, I'm like, dude, that's exactly how I was. And it's wicked funny.
Yeah.
I like it. It's, like, really fucking funny.
That all I need Live.